Okay, first off, I want to say my hands shake a lot, so I apologize if this video is shaky. So, this will be my second episode in my Living with Multiple Sclerosis series, or vlog, or whatever. So, yeah. I started a GoFundMe last week to try to get my Dodge Grand Caravan converted over to a van that I could drive my power wheelchair up into and drive on my own. It would be really nice to be able to drive around without having to use dial-a-ride everywhere I go. Because dial-a-ride, while nice, means I have to pay $4 each way and I have to give them 24 hours notice. Not exactly that great when you just want to go someplace spur of the moment. But whatever. Can't complain too much. $4 is $4. Can't beat a taxi ride for $4. Anyways, if you'll notice, I have a bandage on top of my head. I also have a bandage on my elbow and a bandage on my knees. I fell out of my power wheelchair the other day on the way home from Phoenix Fan Fest at the light rail station, park and ride, whatever, and did a bunch of damage to myself. Cut myself up, had to call the fire department, all that stuff. Yeah, apparently I need a headlight on my wheelchair because I did not see the curb and I ran right off the curb thinking it was a ramp. Anyways, me being silly, whatever. I think that's part of the bipolar thing, and yeah, whatever, I don't know. I was probably in just too much of a hurry in my wheelchair and going a little too fast while not having lights at night and not having my seatbelt on, and fell face first out of my seatbelt, or out of my wheelchair. So, whatever. But I had a great time at Phoenix Fan Fest on Saturday. I got to tell John Cena how awesome his 4th of July True Patriotism video was. And if you haven't watched that, you really should. It's a great video. What else? Yeah. I spent Thursday calling all of the local newspapers and news channels, trying to get them to somebody to report on my GoFundMe. But whatever. Who knows? I haven't heard anything from them yet, but I'm still hopeful. So hopefully somebody, one of the newspapers will write a story about me, or one of the news channels will run a story about me, or whatever, and then it'll get attention, and I think then GoFundMe puts you like on their whatever front page or whatever, so that other people in the country might hear about you. And I contacted Philip DeFranco, who is a YouTuber who I've been following for probably almost 10 years or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, since way back in the day. I contacted him because he usually donates at the end of the year to charity because he has so many followers and makes so much money off of YouTube. So I contacted him just to see if maybe he would even mention it to his followers. I haven't heard anything back yet, but again, I'm hopeful. But I had fun on Saturday hanging out with all my geeky friends. I got to see the beginning of the Stranger Things panel. Got to see the actors talking. I got kind of bored during it and left because everyone's questions were, what's going to happen during season 2? And the actors couldn't answer those questions. If there would have been writers there, I would have asked them, how did you come up with the story? Because it was awesome. It reminded me of playing Dungeons and Dragons as a kid and watching The Goonies. And it was just a cross between Dungeons and Dragons and The Goonies. And so, yeah, I love it. And on Friday, I went to the Lego store and stared at the Ewok Village Lego set that they have. Because when I was a little kid, I had a plastic Ewok Village set, and it was so much fun to play with. And I would love to have the Lego Ewok Village set if I could still put together Legos. So my hands don't work with a leg. I can't put together intricate little stuff anymore. And I don't have the space to display it. And they want $250 for it. Crazy! But it's really cool. Comes with 15 minifigures. So if you're into Star Wars, you have $250 to burn, go buy it. Whatever. It's really cool. Oh, and the Battle of Hoth Lego set is really awesome too. That one has like 17 or 18 minifigures with it. Again, like $250. So, whatever. Lots and lots of money. I don't have that kind of money. I live on Social Security. Yeah, you can't buy that kind of stuff when you're on Social Security. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. So again, I'm looking for people to ask me questions about MS. I know there's a ton of people out there that have been recently diagnosed with MS and are struggling with their diagnosis and want to know how people deal with it and stuff like that. And when I was first diagnosed, I became suicidal. And now I am such a happy person and enjoy my life and love my life and have so much fun. Granted, I'm bored a lot of the time because I can't work. I'm stuck at home. I watch Netflix and play video games, and which sounds really nice, gets boring really, 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 really quick. So, yeah. My mom just got me a Kindle Paperwhite for my birthday so I could start reading books again, because I used to be an avid reader, read 3 books a week, but I can't flip the pages on the books anymore. So now I have to use a Kindle. But I spit on myself. Shouldn't have tried to do that. Anyways, the Paperwhite's nice because I can read and not have to deal with emails and Facebook and all that stuff interrupting me, and I can just focus on reading. So yeah, come on, Amazon, pay for me to advertise your stuff. I would totally do it. At first I was totally against e-readers, but now that I have to can't flip through books, I'm all about it. Whatever. So yeah, I don't know. So people, watch my video. Ask me questions. Whatever. Subscribe, like. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Bye.